specifically just to play it for him and just to show him, like, I don't care what anyone says. I don't care that you have tattoos. I don't care that you have a gap between your teeth. Like, I love you for who you are. And I felt like he seemed like a very quick-witted person, and I knew that
He's funny.
It's like this little, like, glittery cloud floats in front of your face, and you grab it at the right time.
I wanted that sort of charming, quick cleverness and the charisma to be why we love the character, because there's a lot of complexity to that character.
When it comes to love stories that grip the globe, Taylor Swift always finds a way to outdo herself. But this time, she may have just rewritten her own fairy tale. Swifties, hold your breath. In a jaw-dropping twist of fate, the queen of heartbreak anthems and hidden Easter eggs has gone public with a confession that changes everything. In a rare, deeply personal interview, Taylor Swift didn't just open her heart, she set it ablaze by calling none other than NFL superstar Travis Kelce her soulmate. That's right, soulmate. And if you thought their romance was dreamy before, brace yourself. The real story is pure magic. It's been a whirlwind few months in the world of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, one that has turned from a budding curiosity into a full-blown cultural event. And now, Taylor has placed the final jewel in this crown of a love story. She's publicly declared Travis Kelce to be her soulmate. For someone as notoriously private as Taylor, that single word, soulmate, isn't just affectionate, it's monumental, it's seismic. To understand the weight of this revelation, let's rewind a bit. The signs were there, but no one could have predicted just how deep this connection would run. From early sightings to cheeky podcast mentions, to global tour appearances and viral moments that melted the internet, Taylor and Travis's romance wasn't built overnight, but it has swept across timelines like a tidal wave. Let's talk about the declaration that sparked this firestorm. Taylor sat down for what was expected to be a polished, media-safe interview. Instead, she shattered expectations by speaking candidly, emotionally, even poetically about her relationship with Travis. When asked what he meant to her, she didn't hesitate. Her answer? He's not just someone she loves, he's her soulmate, a term so rarely used by celebrities these days that it instantly sent Swifties and celebrity news outlets into a frenzy. This wasn't just a slip of the tongue. This was Taylor staking a claim on her present, her peace, and possibly her future. And while the world was still catching its breath, Travis Kelce had his own moment of adoration to share. The Kansas City Chiefs tight end, known for his strength on the field and charm off it, couldn't stop gushing about Taylor's era tour. On his popular podcast, New Heights, co-hosted with his brother Jason Kelce, Travis lit up with pride as he applauded Taylor for completing her record-smashing world tour. The final show in Vancouver marked the end of a nearly 2-year-long global phenomenon, and Travis was there every step of the way. He didn't just show up as a boyfriend, he showed up as her biggest fan. And when Jason asked how many shows she had done, Travis could barely articulate the number. Ton, a freaking ton, he laughed. He wasn't trying to be exact, he was expressing the awe of a man watching his partner achieve the impossible. 10 million fans, hundreds of nights, and countless moments of magic. Bonkers, he called it. Insane. And you could hear it in his voice. He wasn't just impressed, he was in love. But Travis, ever the gentleman, didn't stop at praising Taylor alone. On that same podcast, he took time to acknowledge the dancers, tech crew, stage designers, everyone who made the Eras tour the global spectacle it was. It wasn't just her up there, he said. It took an army. But of course, with a mischievous grin, he added, mostly because of Taylor. And just like that, with a single heartfelt comment, he gave the world boyfriend goals and leadership 101. This romance hasn't been without its charming origin story either. Rewind to July 2023 when Taylor was performing at Arrowhead Stadium. Travis, like a smitten schoolboy, tried to get her attention the old-fashioned way by making her a friendship bracelet, but this one had his phone number on it. Bold move, right? Only it didn't work, at least not immediately. Taylor didn't respond, and for a moment, the story could have ended there. But Travis did what he does best. He turned rejection into a funny anecdote on his podcast. He laughed about the failed attempt, poked fun at himself, and little did he know that was the move that got her attention. Months later, in her own interview with Time magazine, Taylor confirmed it. That moment of him putting her on blast, as she called it, was the spark. She even described it as metal. Her way of saying it was bold, unfiltered, and unexpectedly cool. So while the bracelet didn't work, the honesty did. From that point on, things took off like wildfire. Soon after going public, Travis became a staple at Eras tour stops. Not just once or twice, but over a dozen shows. From Argentina to Singapore, he flew across continents, just to watch her perform. At this point, he's basically an honorary member of the tour crew, and in a moment that shocked and delighted fans, Travis even joined Taylor on stage. Yes, you heard that right. In June, at one of her shows, Travis made a surprise appearance as a backup dancer, a professional football player trading touchdowns for choreography, all for the woman he loves. It was his idea, he later shared, and Taylor found the perfect spot for him to make his Era Tour debut. He described it as fun and playful, two words that now define their entire relationship. Taylor naturally took to Instagram and raved, still laughing and swooning over at Killer Trav's Era's tour debut. The internet went wild. GIFs, memes, compilation videos. It was a moment that broke the algorithm in half and proved this couple wasn't just romantic, they were fun. But there's more to this fairy tale. Even before Taylor was spotted at Travis's Chiefs game on September 24th, 2023, the appearance that truly confirmed their relationship to the world, he'd been nursing a quiet crush. In a behind-the-scenes TikTok posted by the Kansas City Chiefs back in August, his teammate Marquez Valdez-Scantling revealed Travis's celebrity crush was, yep, Taylor Swift. The camera caught Travis off guard, smiling, blushing, and trying to shush the moment with a finger to his lips. It was adorable, flirty, and incredibly telling. Now that we know they were already secretly dating at the time, the clip hits so differently. And he wasn't just a random guy who fell in love with a famous pop star overnight. He was already attending Era's tour shows long before anyone linked them romantically. He was one of the many famous faces in the crowd, but clearly he was paying attention with a little more heart than the rest. So how does a woman like Taylor, who once dated reclusive British actors and poetic musicians, end up with a boisterous, football-loving Midwesterner? That's the question fans have been obsessing over, and the answer may be simpler than we thought. After her 6-year relationship with Joe Alwyn, defined by privacy, subtlety, and a certain artistic melancholy, Taylor may have just needed a change. Someone who brought levity, someone who made her laugh, someone who wasn't afraid to dance, literally and figuratively, in the spotlight with her. Travis isn't brooding, he isn't hiding, he's present, he's playful, he's proud, and maybe that's exactly what Taylor needed. Their dynamic is like a romantic comedy in real time. You've got the dreamy musician queen and the goofy confident athlete. He's out of her usual dating type, far from the actors like Tom Hiddleston, or the musical genius types like Calvin Harris, or Maddie Healy. But maybe that's the whole point. Travis is the unexpected twist in her storyline, the plot twist no one saw coming, but now we can't imagine the story without him. He stares at her like she's the only person in the stadium. She beams at him from stage like she knows she's finally found something real. Whether they're laughing in a TikTok or stealing glances in front of thousands of fans, their bond feels authentic. It's grounded. It's not just about fame, it's about fun. And that might be Taylor's greatest love song yet. So here we are, watching a love story unfold in real time, one that no one expected but now feels destined. From friendship bracelets and viral podcast moments to backup dancing and soulmate declarations, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce have redefined what a celebrity romance can look like. It's playful yet passionate, bold yet grounded, and if her words are any indication, this isn't just a chapter, it's the beginning of a whole new book. So keep your eyes on this power couple, because whether it's the next Era's tour or Super Bowl Sunday, Swift and Kelce are writing history together.